Saiful Bari Ismail has this roundup of the events in Penang.
Bersih, 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 bersih.
The crowd is starting to gather here at the esplanade, already a few hundred of them, all dressed in yellow as a show of solidarity to Bersih's cause for a free and fair elections. Now, this rally is organized by Aliran. It's a civic society group and also a component member of Bersih. It's a hot day today, and the organizers have placed cartons of mineral water all across the field for the people who are expected to gather here today. People participating in this Bersih 3.0 rally in Penang have swelled to the thousands. This is beyond what the organizers have expected. The Chief Minister of Penang, Lim Guan Eng, is also here to give support. Participants I spoke to earlier believe that rallies like this can indeed bring about change.
What we want is a clean and fair general election. It's now or never.
I think in a democratic country, it's a way of the people to tell the government that we are not like the way that you do things. It's a chance that we voice out our thought, and I think definitely it would help because the world is watching us. We are not alone.
In his speech, the Chief Minister of Penang, Mr. Lim Guan Eng, urged those gathered at the esplanade to keep on believing in the efforts to ask the government for a free and fair elections. It has been a peaceful rally here in Penang. The Chief Minister was escorted out of the area without any incidents.
In the state of Johor, there has been conflicting reports over demonstrator turnout there. According to a local daily, The Star, protesters gathered at Dataran Bandaraya. They were interrupted, though, by a sports event held by the Johor Bahru City Council. They were denied the use of the inner field, but organizers say demonstrations carried out peacefully in surrounding areas. According to state media, the campaign for free and fair elections didn't gain much traction at all in the southern states. Several locations were expected to see rallies, barely attracted supporters. In fact, some residents of Johor expressed resentment for public demonstrations.
Di rakyat Malaysia, kita ada hak untuk dalam situasi dalam pilihan raya untuk menentukan kedudukan satu pemerintahan. Itu lebih baik untuk rakyat Malaysia lah. Pada saya, perhimpunan bersih ni boleh menjejaskan lah dari segi keselamatan dan juga ekonomi lah. Dari segi pelancong pun mungkin akan takut datang ke Malaysia ni.
Peniaga terpaksa tutup kedai. Rakyat semua ketakutan lah. Macam saya tadi baru parking kat bawah, tapi ada orang cakap ada perhimpunan. Terpaksalah parking kat dalam kan.
Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak is on a two-day visit to Sarawak. He questioned the true intentions of the Bersih protesters.
Kalau mereka nak tunjuk perasaan, tempat taklah begitu penting. Asalkan mereka boleh berhimpun. Kalau itulah niat mereka nak berhimpun, kita bagi tempat. Kita bagi Stadium Merdeka. Saya dah beritahu pada polis bandaraya menjamin keselamatan mereka. Kalau mereka dahaga, kita boleh bagi air mineral pada mereka. Kalau mereka lapar, kita boleh beri makanan pada mereka. Tak apa, berhimpunlah. Tapi jangan membuat huru-hara dalam negara kita. Jangan menjejaskan imej negara kita.
Bersih 3.0 is being watched particularly closely because of the significant changes that were brought about by the first two editions. Here's now a look at Bersih's role in Malaysian politics in the last 5 years.
Bersih's first rally in 2007 attracted an estimated 40,000 people calling for electoral reform. Riot police responded with a heavy hand, firing water cannons and tear gas to break up the rally. And this became a catalyst for swing votes in general elections just 4 months later. The ruling Barisan Nasional lost its two-thirds majority in parliament and 5 states to the opposition. It was its worst performance since independence. But Bersih was still pushing for electoral reforms, and it decided in July last year that a Bersih 2.0 was needed. The impasse between the group and the government led to a rare intervention by the Malaysian king. Following an audience with the king, Bersih chairwoman Ambiga Srinivasan said the demonstration would be kept off the streets.
We have informed Tuanku that we are accepting the offer of the government to have the rally in a stadium, and that therefore the rally on the street will not take place.
But with the government having declared Bersih illegal, riot police threw up a cordon around central Kuala Lumpur before the rally. On the day itself, the authorities prevented demonstrators from making their way to Merdeka Stadium, bringing out water cannons and tear gas. Many were detained. Prime Minister Najib Razak blamed opposition parties for trying to create chaos to generate political momentum. But since Bersih 2.0, his government has been working to repair its image ahead of polls expected this year. Mr. Najib announced he would repeal the Internal Security Act and overhaul other security laws. He also set up a bipartisan parliamentary committee to look into Bersih 2.0's demands. But the committee's final report fell short of the opposition's expectations, leading to a pandemonium in Parliament. It has also led to a hardening of Bersih's position.
In Malay, we say cakap tak serupa bikin. You know what? Actions speak louder than words. The actions are not really forthcoming. This is why Bersih 3 is happening, because the so-called electoral reforms have not really been as far-reaching as Bersih 2 wanted, nor do we know when they're going to be implemented.
With the first two rallies having been instrumental in effecting major political change in Malaysia, all eyes are now on whether Bersih 3.0 will have a similar impact.
Next on Primetime News tonight, a coffee shop in the